watched this video about these baby beavers being born at the Pittsburgh Aquarium.
Woo. Woo.
And I said, damn, those things are cute. So growing up, I had 2 priests and 1 Little League coach who were arrested for either child pornography or child fondling. And I think this is where my body issues came from, because can you imagine being ignored with those odds? Have you guys heard of Pokemon Go? It's this game where you go around the city with your phone and you hunt and capture all these various creatures. In high school, this would have been right up my alley. Back then, we just called it being a virgin. So I saw this study published the other day that shows how people can live longer. So I read all the way to the conclusion, and it just said, don't. So follow that advice. So I care about how I look, but I think some people take it way too seriously. So I got this email from Amazon the other day, and it said, hey, Steven, we've got the product just for you. Underarm whitening cream. You ask Alexa one time about asshole bleaching, and she never lets it go. So I'm interviewing for a new job right now, and I got that dreaded question. Describe yourself in 1 word. And I'm like, shit. I always have to stop myself from saying Snorlax. I'm big, I love to sleep, I block major traffic arteries, and it takes a magic flute to wake me up. It's the 1 word that encapsulates me perfectly. But really though, the woman just said, Steven, just relax, just be yourself. So I just got up and left. There's no way that asshole is getting the job. So I'm an audiologist by trade. I'm a doctor of hearing. Well, kind of a doctor, not really a doctor. Pretend doctor. So a lot of people wonder, Steven, how did you get into this field? This is kind of a niche. So a lot of people have an inspiring story about seeing a baby giggle for the first time when they hear their mom's voice, or talking to grandpa about the old times when he gets his hearing aids on. And my story, I have to introduce you to someone named Kevin. Now, Kevin was somebody who grew up with a lot of challenges. He was born deaf. He speaks, but he also uses sign language simultaneously. He wears hearing aids, but they don't do a whole lot for him, mostly for some sound awareness and for some vibration. Kevin was a world-class wrestler and an amateur bodybuilder, and he was on my wrestling team in high school. And one day, we were in the wrestling room, kind of tumbling around, and he walks in and he goes, hey, pussy boy, get over here. So I said, fuck. So I do, because you don't disobey him, and I walk up and he takes his hearing aids out, and immediately picks me up off the ground, slams me face first into the ground, shattering my left collarbone. And apparently my screams fell on deaf ears because he did not stop. So I have a broken arm, he's beating the shit out of me. And finally my teammates run over and they pull him off. They take him off and they show him, like, Kevin, you hurt him. And he's like, oh, well, whatever. So he runs away. And I tell my coaches, and they send me down to the trainer, and the trainer goes, oh my God, like, you have to go to the hospital. So they called my mom. My mom begrudgingly took me to the emergency room. She's like, it's not broken, you're fine, you're just being a little bitch, like usual. And so we get there, and I see the x-ray, and it's clearly 2 bones where there should be 1. And I walk outside, and I said, see, I told you, I broke my arm. And she goes, they can't even do anything about that, pussy boy. I guess that adds insult to injury. So I'm not much of a guy's guy. I'm a little bit of a, who I am. So I'm straight. My fiance's here. It's fine. Just very comfortable with who I am. And so I was at a bachelor party, though, a couple of weeks ago in rural Michigan, and people are not like me there, believe it or not. And we were sitting around a fire, and I was like, you know what, I want to try to fit in with these guys. Like, this is my best friend, and he's with a group of his friends from high school who, go mudding and drive trucks and do other things that are impractical and stupid. So we're sitting around, and they were talking about getting a stripper for his bachelor party. And I was like, this is my time to shine. So I was like, no, guys, we should get 2 strippers. And they were like, whoa, Steven's got the ideas. We like this guy. It's one of us. And I was like, we should make sure that they know each other. They're like, oh shit, that'd be so hot. And I was like, that way, if all of us are afraid to talk to her, she'll have somebody to hang out with and won't feel as awkward. Needless to say, we did not acquire a stripper. But I always try to put myself in other people's shoes, like, what if I was naked at a party? Thanks, guys.